Hello, I'm Keaton Allen. I'm the director of our degree programs here at Thunderbird, and I'd be happy to answer your question about evaluation criteria that we use for the executive programs. The first thing that we look at for everyone that applies is, are they a good Thunderbird fit? And what we mean by this is global mindset. Do you think globally? Do you understand that business might be done differently in different parts of the world? And is that what you're looking for? At Thunderbird, every course is taught from a global perspective. And so when you take a class, you're going to not just learn how to do it in the United States, but how to do it if you have an office here, an office in London, and an office in Shanghai. What might be different about doing business in those different markets? The next thing we look at is, will a candidate excel academically? So we don't require a specific GMAT score, we don't require a specific GPA, but we are going to look at all those things. So we're going to look at your whole history academically, as well as the things you do for work right now. If you see financial statements a lot at work right now and you know how to read them and you work with them, we're going to take that into consideration also. So we're going to look at all those things and try to determine in our best judgment if we think that you'll do well in our course. The next thing we'll look at, which is probably the most important to me, is what value will the candidate bring to the cohort. I'm an alum of the program, so I've been through it and I know how valuable the person that's sitting next to you can be in your learning experience. So we're going to try to imagine if we were to introduce you to the class on the first day of class, would they be excited that you're there because of the things that they can learn from you? And that might be your industry, it might be what you do for a living, it might be your background, where you live, what languages you speak. We're going to take all those things into consideration to determine the value you'll bring to the people around you. And then the last thing we look at is, what have you done in the past and what are you going to do next? And will Thunderbird help you get there? Maybe it's a career change, maybe it's a total industry change, maybe you want to reinvent yourself, or maybe you just want to go from manager to a senior level position. We're going to make sure that Thunderbird's a good fit. Now I just want to tell you, just as a warning, that once you get into the program, you're probably going to change your mind of what you want to do next, because we're going to open up your mind to new possibilities. But at the beginning, we want you to have a clear goal of what you want to do next, and we're going to make sure it's a good fit. So if you're wondering if you would make it into Thunderbird, if you should apply, if Thunderbird could help you, look at these 4 things and just think to yourself, does these things speak to me, and are these things that I could bring value to the cohort once I get there?